So, what I've learned is it's not a K-pop group. It's a global group
girl group
created by Hybe,
yes,
which made a lot of different K-pop groups. So you can see my confusion. I
totally understand. And I would argue that they're like marketed in a K-pop way.
I would say that
it's
too.
It's not crazy to loop them in the genre.
It's not crazy, but it seems that people don't necessarily agree with that.
No, you don't want anyone getting mad at you.
Tesla.
More than they already are. Gnarly.
Josh.
Gnarly.
Tori.
Gnarly.
Welcome to the Junior Varsity Show.
Hey.
I hate you guys. I'm tired of pretending like I like you people.
Who are you talking
that watch
to?
This. Everyone.
Oh. I like you guys.
Everyone. Stop watching.
I like you guys.
I'm just kidding, man. It was a joke.
That was funny.
I love all you guys. Come on.
It's June Fools.
It's June Fools. It's classic. It's a classic holiday. How are we all doing? Are we good? Are we having a good summer?
Are we splendid?
Are we traveling anywhere?
Not me.
I don't have a passport.
Same. I missed a little.
I'm getting it too, though.
What's that?
I'm getting a passport.
For what?
I don't know. I think I was supposed to go to no, not me. I think a lot of my family was supposed to go to the Philippines, and then COVID happened.
Right.
So they were planning this big trip, but I don't even think I was a part of that. But just in case that happens again, I would be able to go.
You want to be ready. I have no desire to be out of the country in the immediate future.
Oh, I know.
My main priority is to go to Disney World when I have a lot of money and I need a place to go.
Last episode, Tori said that she's the type to go to Japan and be so in love with the fact that there is McDonald's there.
Yeah.
So that's you'd rather go to Florida.
Well, because I've always wanted to go to Disney World.
I've been to Disney World.
All right.
I was a kid. I remember being scared of the Tower of Terrorists, and
well, that's why they call it.
It was, I swear, maybe it's just because I was a kid and everything's scarier back then. But I remember looking up at it. It was raining 'cause it's Florida, and it was nighttime, and then lightning struck. In that moment, and I was like, I'm not fucking going on that thing. Are you kidding me? So I didn't. And I was
that's
scared.
Pretty scary.
I went to Epcot instead. I went to the arcade. You know what that is?
No, I don't know what that is. They have
this big ass arcade in there.
If you're going to Disneyland and you're hanging out in the arcade,
I was a kid and I liked video games,
okay.
And my dad got thrown out of one of them.
For what?
It was a ride where you go on these little bumper car things, and you also control balls that get shot out. They're little. Think of a flat volleyball.
Okay.
That's the only way I can describe it. A volleyball with no air in it.
Okay.
And your thing shoots it at other people, other ride people. And they said straight up do not pick up and throw the balls. Just go to your bumper car. And my dad, to be funny, I guess picked one up and tried to throw it at me and my brother. And they were get the fuck out of
rule
here.
Breaker.
And I remember being sad. I was like, man, why would you do that?
Ruin
but looking
the fun.
back, that's fucking funny.
I do think that's funny.
Pretty fucking funny, and I'm gonna do that shit to my kids too.
I can't really go to theme parks with my dad anymore because he's
banned,
developing claustrophobia.
Oh right, you said this.
He's
Why?
not good with. I don't even know how that comes late in life.
Develop.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do you figure out that happens? Was he in his car one day and was like?
It's not really the car. I have not seen him had a bad reaction in the car because it's moving. But his problem is when he gets in the ride and they put the little bar and he feels like he can't get out.
That's the point. What would you want the feeling of being able to get out of a roller coaster? I don't do roller coasters because I'm scared of heights. And I don't fall off of anything. So roller coasters are a non-starter for me.
Well, there's a new Fast and Furious ride coming. You don't want to ride that.
God, yes. Fucking love Fast and Furious.
Boys.
Not everything's. Oh, it's been a while since you've talked about this. The idea of a boy movie.
Yeah. And I've had to watch so many this week.
Why?
For the studio tour.
Oh. Wait, do you work at Universal?
Yeah.
For the people who maybe missed last episode.
Oh, okay. For anyone who didn't watch last episode, I'm training to be a studio tour guide at Universal Studios. if you've never been, there's like a tram that goes through the movie lot. And
where
it's
they film
it's an attraction in the theme park, but it's like you spend an hour basically in the where they make movies.
It's like an
stuff.
active like set too, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah. There's usually stuff happening, and it's been so fun, but so scary. And I'm studying all the time. Like I'm like basically in school.
It's
I have a big
cool,
binder,
though, right?
and I take it around, and no, it's cool. It's just scary.
Why is
And
it scary? Because like you're afraid of like fucking up some information.
Well, yeah, I'm scared of messing up. I have to pass a test. Like I'm like hired and like I'm getting paid, but like I could like not pass the test and then not.
Is
have
all
the
of this
job.
for like you just talking about like the movies, or is this all in the event that someone asks you a question?
No, it's all for like just presenting.
Presenting, okay.
We do learn like brief things, like if someone were to, because there's like a meet and greet sort of thing after. We're like, but that's not a big deal.
Can you like make some shit up, like, but then say it was a joke right after? Like,
what do you mean?
Can you just say like, oh, and this is where they're filming Ted 3? Just kidding. Like, can you say that, or
I
like?
could do that if I wanted to.
Okay.
I guess.
'Cause I would do that all the fucking time. But I'm afraid they'd like call me in the office. Like, can you stop making shit up? Like,
I mean, there are rules. Like you can't be like. Well, like you can't be like negative. Obviously, you can't be like too snarky.
No,
you're a little snarky. I don't know how well you'd do.
You're like, well, you're pretty snarky too sometimes. What if like the Gladiator reboot was like part of Universal? And then you'd be like,
I'd be like,
and then that movie
love
happened
Gladiator. Well, I mean, I do have to talk about a lot of movies I don't like, or not a lot, but like Fast and Furious is like to be like, here's where they filmed Fast and Furious.
Just watch Tokyo Drift and pretend like you've watched all of it.
Right.
How about that? Are you required to watch the movies and take quizzes on it?
No.
Or just about like the history and like the...
It's just about like the history and like, you know, where stuff was filmed, but it definitely helps to watch them. So I watched a lot of I had never seen... Don't come at me. I had never seen Jaws, so I watched Jaws because that's a big part of the tour. I watched War of the Worlds. Have you ever seen that?
No, I'm not a big movie guy.
Don't watch that.
Okay.
It was very scary.
Is Jaws good, or is just Jaws one of those movies where it's like you have to see it because it's Jaws?
Jaws was fine. Jaws
I feel like
fine.
we're gonna get some comments saying.
Sorry, I love Jaws. Really good movie.
Just
It
kidding,
was
you can have an
fine.
opinion.
I thought the beginning was interesting when the shark was like killing the kids.
Well,
And then, I mean, admittedly, I was a little sleepy because I leave my 9 to 5 class and then I'm tired and then I have to do
9
more
to
studying.
5.
Actually, it's closer to 9 to 6. I get out 5:42. But anyway, there's a
time.
long part where they're just like in a boat, like looking for the shark or something, and then I just kind of fell out of it. I honestly, maybe I'm just not passionate about sharks in that way.
You don't fuck with Shark Week?
Don't fuck with Shark Week.
I guess I don't really fuck with sharks either. I'm really into ocean and aquatic shit, but I can't swim, so there's always been like that. There's always been that disconnect for me.
Yeah.
I've never been to Aquarium of the Pacific. Maybe I did when I was a kid, but I don't remember.
I've never been.
But I feel like that would just depress me because I feel like zoos
Because they're
and
trapped in there.
yeah. Like I went to San Diego Zoo with my girlfriend, and like it was like they have like a good reputation. Honestly, they do.
I
like,
always
for
heard they're
actually,
like the best.
Yeah,
zoo.
they are. But like even then, it's like still like here's this fucking gorilla like in a like just place that isn't the forest or wherever the fuck they're from. So I've always been kind of sad about that. Also, red pandas are my favorite animal.
Empath.
I'm such an empath. And I do nothing about it. Red pandas are my favorite animal, and I'm like, let me see this red panda. Dude, they were so sleepy. I was like, these bitches are depressed probably.
They're just tired.
You look at a video of a red panda in China and they're like getting lit. Like both of their fucking hands are up. They're like, oh shit. They're like putting their fucking paw in like the team huddle. They're like moving around. Like they're just getting fucking active. And like you look at a red panda in San Diego and it's just, they're like, why am I in San Diego? San Diego.
San Diego. My parents want to move there when I'm like grown and married.
Why do some people do that?
I know.
Like you live in
that makes me
such
sad.
a nice spot.
I'm like not sad in the sense that they're going to be away from me. I often hope that I can live with some distance. But
Right.
I'm like, I love Southern California. Like, what's in San Diego that you need so bad? Like,
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I don't know. But I
Because
like,
then your team's the Padres too.
right?
Think about that.
Yeah.
If you want to watch
and my
baseball.
dad's a huge Dodger person.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd rather watch the Angels than the fucking Padres, bro.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's not good.
Yeah, that's disappointing to me. I really have no desire to leave.
I think my
Here.
parents are talking about that too. But
San
they're talking
Diego?
more, not San Diego exactly, but like that area.
Jeez Louise.
And I was like, what do you guys, like, we live in the greatest city of all time.
no, for
New
real.
York.
The city that never sleeps.
All right, yeah, let's talk about it. Look. How do we
New
do this?
York?
Because I want to talk about ice, but like we're like a comedy podcast.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
look.
Josh came here today and he said,
Let's
we
get
have to get
real.
real.
We have to get real.
Today.
Because there's
Which is
nothing
valid.
more
There's
embarrassing than looking at Instagram stories and seeing all these people post about resources and seeing people post about sightings and like all that stuff. And then I have to post like, hey, we have a new episode of our podcast out, by the way. Like, it's just weird. And I just feel not like we have like a fucking platform and people
Right.
are like, you need to talk about it. You have to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. Because we don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe like 6 people actively commenting. And I
Right,
don't think
yeah.
you guys are from LA at all.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd come on here and say that it's just fucking, it's saddening.
Yeah.
It's very saddening. And obviously, if you watch us and you know like where we sit on issues, like, well, at least where I sit on these issues. I can't
Josh.
speak for, sorry. It's a comedy podcast. Sorry. Both of us obviously are against this shit.
Yeah.
You know, when I remember being a kid and I fucking hated it here. I didn't like where we lived at all. I wanted like
LA, the US.
LA, the Valley. I was like, this place is ugly.
That's crazy.
I
to
think
me.
I'd like look on the internet and like see like, other cities and other places. And I'm like, it just looks so much nicer. I remember even as a kid, I liked the idea of like walking to somewhere.
Oh, I agree with that.
Like you can't walk.
I've always wanted a
to
walkable
places.
city.
Yeah, you can't walk to
that's
places
fair.
here. Blah blah blah. And I never liked it here. And I just always associated LA with like homelessness and like litter and pee and that
Right.
shit. But then I grew up a little bit more and I like, started becoming more prideful of here. The Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
LA rap and music in general. The scene here is very good. Tyler was like my biggest like artist growing up.
In and
the
out.
food in and out. In and out. Probably what did it for me most was I met my girlfriend. She'd like to go out to LA a lot. So as I got to know her, I got to know the city more.
That's lovely.
It's very lovely. And I remember being in 7th grade-ish, and then I remember hearing the term like melting pot for the first time. Like LA is a melting pot. Like we have so many cultures and so many people from different countries come here to like start a new life, and like they bring their culture from wherever they are to here, and it's basically like a net positive because now it just makes this city more diversified.
Yeah.
Did you know we're like the most religiously diverse city in the world? I didn't know that.
I didn't, but I can see that.
Yeah, so we have that. And I as a kid, I remember being like, this is fucking cool. Like I became like a lot more like prideful
Hell yeah.
of LA because of that. Some people seems like they don't like that at all.
They don't like
that people come here from other countries.
Yeah, some people don't
It seems that
appreciate
some
the fact
people-
that we have so many different cultures here.
I don't think people, which as a kid I always thought that was the whole point of America.
Right.
That like it was cool to like be exposed to different types of cultures and stuff. Even though I mostly grew up around Filipino people.
Ideally, in the ideal world, it's just your culture
Right.
and
Right.
no others.
Like in China.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It was like a weird like shock growing up that some people didn't like that idea. And like I don't know about you, but my grandparents are from the Philippines. Are yours?
I was going to say, I don't know what you mean when you say that.
They immigrated here in like the 60s or the 70s to Salinas, if you guys know where that is, in California. It's more like Northern California. So I don't really know what it's like to be like the direct, like next generation down from an immigrant. My mom was born here, but I hear stories a lot, and you know, when I think about immigration, I think about my family and things like that. And a lot of the times when people from my family came here from the Philippines, they would stay at this house because my grandparents would open it up for them. I guess a lot of people in my family called this place, like, what's it called, like Ellis Island or whatever. Do you remember that? Did we hear about that?
Like in New York, and that's where. Yeah.
Because like we'd always have like people here from the Philippines. People in the garage that we filmed this in. This was a room. People stayed here.
That's actually crazy to think about.
To live, but just like as they've figured out their situation, and then they could go off wherever. There was a landline telephone cable in that outlet right there that we just cut 2 years ago because one of my relatives requested a phone in here to call his girlfriend back in the Philippines.
That's so sweet.
Years ago. So all this to say, when I hear about like immigration stuff, I don't really think about politics or like ICE or criminal or any of that stuff. I think of my family.
Same.
Yeah.
No, it's just people.
It's just people.
My mom was born in Belize.
Yeah, there you go, right? And she came here, I'm sure, for like in pursuit of like a better life, as every other immigrant in the fucking country.
Yeah.
So it's just really fucking stupid to me when I hear people against this idea.
Yeah.
At all. Like, I think it's really dumb.
And I just like, I can never think of a world in which it affects me. What are they doing to you?
They're taking our jobs, obviously.
And I'm like, it doesn't seem that way.
They're podcasting. It's so dumb.
This is what my mom came here for, so I could get a podcast microphone.
No, for real. I love that idea.
And take podcasting opportunities from white children.
Yeah.
So
that honestly, that's kind of our story.
Yeah.
We're stepping into a predominantly white field.
Yeah.
And we're shaking things up a little bit as mixed people.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's obviously fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I think I was really disappointed with the Dodgers, as with a lot of people.
Yes. Especially knowing their
The Dodgers have a predominantly Hispanic fan base and player base.
And they're very lucky to have won them back, considering Dodger Stadium was built by kicking out a bunch of the Hispanic population in that neighborhood, like plot of land.
That's very true. And when I say all of their star players are immigrants, I think. Not all, most.
Good amount.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for, I guess?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I say it a lot, but I think we should kill the president.
We always say that here.
Unironically, if we want change, I think we need to kill the guy.
Someone has to do it.
Someone would just be brave, do it for us.
Yeah.
That guy needs to go. For the politically indifferent people, I get it. It's a lot to process, and it's a lot to think about, but I would implore you to at least realize that like a lot of these stories are closer than you might think, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, look at your family tree, or like your friends' family trees. Like, wake up just a little bit.
Like, there's no way you don't know, or I mean, I don't know. I guess if you live in like White Town, but like most
this is the
people
internet, man.
Surely are connected to someone who is affected by this in some degree,
in some way. So, stay a little bit awake on that. I guess I don't really know where I'm going with that.
No, I think that's a good thing to say.
Because it does weird me out when people are like, oh, whatever. I'm like, okay, all right. Like,
No, that stressed me out a lot in the election is the people who were like, I don't know, aren't they both kind of bad? Like, read a book.
That's why I voted for Kanye. My real president.
But no, I think that's a good general message to send.
Yeah.
And most of the like resources I see are from other people.
Yeah, I mean,
if you just like take a scroll through GoFundMe, there's like, you know,
it's not even that. It's just like just read like things,
right?
Or like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm at a loss for words with everything happening right now.
I mean, we clearly are. I mean, like, we're like educated people, but this obviously isn't our area of expertise as to why we're bumbling through our message. But you know, I think we wanted to acknowledge
our message
it.
is clear. To be fucking absolutely crystal clear, though, we absolutely despise the Oval Office.
Yeah, I think that comes across.
That comes across pretty well. We're obviously against ICE, and you know, I like to think that we've fostered a group of like kind of like alt people, I guess. Like,
like
a lot of our viewers are like in like the queer community, or like just because of that vibe.
You can't just put that onto them.
So you guys are gay.
So you guys are all gay, right?
You guys are fucking gay.
Yeah.
And good luck. Just kidding.
They're coming for you next.
They're coming for you next. They're gonna knock down on the doors and be like, "Look, we know your son is gay. Mm-hmm. We are fucking taking him to the camps."
Yeah.
So when that happens, just, you know, register for a firearm. But yeah, I don't know. We're a comedy podcast, but I thought I'd let that speak for a little bit, because it just, like I said, it feels weird with all this happening, and I have to post like, "Hey, our new episode." Oh, Addison Rae's reaction is out, guys. Go ahead and watch it. So yeah. No, back to goofs and laughter. Manslaughter. You can't spell manslaughter
without laughter.
Without man's laughter.
And so, what's the message there?
We need to kill the president.
Yeah. Good.
Pretty good, right? Cheers, guys.
I don't have my Celsius today, which concerns me a lot.
Tori was saying she was worried it was going to affect her mood.
I'm just like not used to this.
You know, I started drinking out of an Awala again.
And how do you feel about it?
I feel pretty good. It all started when I like started going back to the gym.
I've heard you've been at the gym.
You've heard?
Yeah, from the people
everyone's
you're
talking
going
about
with.
No, I mean, everyone's talking about it. Like, I can't. Yeah, that makes sense that people are talking about it. Like, how could you not? Yeah, I've been hearing from a lot of people.
Right.
But it's true. Yeah, yeah.
And how's it going?
It's going great. But I was bringing my little plastic water bottles to the gym, and I just felt pathetic. Because first of all,
you felt like people were looking at your environmental impact.
Yeah, because the gym's big on that.
Yeah.
All the buff dudes are like, "This guy does not care about his carbon footprint."
Single-use plastic over here.
Literally, that's what he said. And also, I would like finish the bottle and like still be like, I still have to do stuff. So I'm like, I need a bigger bottle.
You're still thirsty.
I'm still thirsty. You can't satisfy a guy like me. I started drinking out of an Awala again, but I lost my Awala, so I had to steal one from I don't know who, but it was in my family cupboard and I stole it. I don't know where mine went. I'm actually really sad about it. It was a pretty good one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It was a white Awala, white gray top. I don't know. You know, our friend went to an Awala pop-up, and I just have to say, first of all, love to Sean. Sean. He always supports me and Tori, and great friend. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, man? I would say this to his face, dude.
Right.
What are you doing? Why do you go into the consumer fair? Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't get it. What am I missing?
I don't remember exactly what he got out of it. I guess maybe just like a limited edition Awala.
Did you see that there was a Moana Awala?
No.
And it looks like cheeks?
I didn't see that. But I did see that Auli'i. Yeah. Okay, she won a Kids' Choice Award.
For Moana 2?
Yeah.
All right.
I was watching the Kids' Choice Awards.
Yeah, because you're a fucking child, bro. Because you're a child.
Oh.
You're a kid.
No, I wanted to see
Tori's Choice.
No, I wanted to see Katseye.
How do you feel about Gabriella?
I liked it. I think they made the exact right call with Gnarly being the first single. And the album is called Beautiful Chaos, so I think I'm guessing what the rest of the EP will look like will be very... We could do a reaction.
We will.
If you wanted to.
We absolutely will.
That's next week.
Let me redeem myself to you guys. I think
that'll be fun. It'll be a kind of short video though, because it's just an EP.
That's fine.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I know I've talked shit about Gnarly here, but I am excited for that. Gabriella is pretty good. I like Katseye.
I'm impressed that you listened.
It just showed up on my Spotify.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Did you see the video?
I saw like a clip of it.
It's really good.
My girlfriend was telling me it's supposed to be like parody like telenovelas.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay. They're just like so creative.
Who are the Hispanics? The Latinos?
Who are the
Hispanics?
Just Daniela.
Just Daniela.
Daniela's my bias. And Daniela's the reason I haven't been straightening my hair. Because I've really, really been wanting to like all summer. But like she has nice curls and I'm like, I'm gonna like embrace it.
You should talk to her about that on Weverse.
But she's, it's really sad. Oh, I think I talked about this here already. She's straight. I think she's maybe one of the only ones of them that's straight.
For now.
For now.
Some people say they're straight, but
they aren't really. It's always possible.
It's always possible.
Yeah.
Shut up with your irony comments. Shut up. Delete the comment. Delete the fucking comment. That's ironic. Shut the fuck. Shut up. Tired of you people. I can see it from a mile away. Can we shout out someone?
Who?
Can we shout out this British guy again?
Oh, who you were mean to?
This goat. This fucking goat. I was mean to this fool when he first clicked on our channel. I was like, this guy's like, what is this guy doing? But he continues to comment on our shit and likes our fucking bro. Shouts. I mean, I want to know your name, man. Right now it's like Olalu post or something. But like you comment shit like 40 minutes in, I'm like, what? Yeah. You watch?
No, I really appreciate
I fucking love that shit. I just want to say I love you so much if you are watching this part.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support. I just, oh my God. And I know there's more people we need to shout out, but like.
My shout out of the day is Logan.
Logang, baby.
Always commenting on our TikTok. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to remember, like, correlating between the two platforms. So if you've been commenting on YouTube and I don't know the user.
I feel like he has a few times, but he's more on our TikTok.
But I appreciate how consistent you are with the TikTok. Always very kind.
And he gets us too.
And
sometimes
he gets us.
A TikTok will like reach like other people and who like don't get us, but Logan's comments are always like coming from a place of like, huh, this is so Tori.
Yeah.
Huh, this is so Josh.
Yeah.
He comments those exact things.
Yeah. Thank you, Logan.
Thanks, Logan.
Oh, I have to tell everyone that I have Spotify Premium.
What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. So I can't put up that little picture anymore?
No.
Just tag that one broke friend?
You can't call me broke anymore.
What? Wait. Why? Why do you sound so disappointed about it?
Because I really wanted to stand my ground. Like I was not heavily affected by not paying. And I think it's unfortunate that I have to pay to listen to a song. But I said when I got my car, I would get it. Because
you're going to be commuting now.
I'm going to be commuting now. And I've always said that my main problem, like when I had free Spotify, it did not affect me much because on my laptop, it's basically premium. But on the phone, you really can't do shit. And obviously when I'm driving, I want it on my phone. So I did it. And I low-key have no reason to be complaining because...
Yeah, what the fuck? Why are you acting like this is a terrible fucking thing?
Because one, I'm on the free trial month right now. So I haven't even no money has left my account yet anyway. It's just like, have to fall into the trap of, I know I say I love consumerism because I do, but there's just a degree that it's like, goodness gracious.
You're weird. Did you know that?
People have said that.
Listen to these people. Why aren't you jumping for joy? You don't have to.
I'm excited.
You're allowed to click on a single from an album.
That has been nice.
You won't get ads anymore.
It is nice.
You can shuffle a playlist on your free will.
No, you're right. I'm enjoying it. It just, it wasn't what I thought was going to happen. But I'm so happy to have a car.
Oh yeah, Tori got a new car.
And I think you're going to see it later this week. As in them.
Today. Oh,
well, you
sorry,
will see
them.
It today, but
we should also talk about that too. Our new schedule. We're on the summer schedule
officially
now. And if you were here last summer, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But we're doing 2 uploads a week now.
Yeah.
That means the podcast is going to be on every Wednesday and variety is going to be on every Friday. If I were you, I'd be screaming.
Yeah.
I would be jumping for fucking joy right now. That's what I'd be
what's
doing.
So funny? I was watching, I don't know what video it was, but I was watching an older video of ours and you were like, guys, subscribe. Like, we're only going to bother you once a week. Like, it's not that big a deal.
Okay, that was like...
Now we're going to bother you twice a week. We're going to bother you twice a week. Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We're excited.
I'll tell you right now what we're going to be doing next week is reacting to Blush by Kevin Abstract, which I'm pretty hyped for.
Oh, so then we can't do Katseye.
Is it next week too?
It's the 27th.
Oh Lord, that's the same day.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can do both. If it's just an EP, we'll see.
Yeah.
If it's like 5 songs, we'll see.
But Blush is cooler, I think.
I'm really excited for Blush. I know I said I was like scared of it, and I still am, and I still think. I saw a clip of Kevin on Zane Lowe. Not Zane Lowe, bro. Jesus Christ. Zach Sang.
Oh, 2 very different guys. Zach looked annoying.
Do you like Zach?
But no.
Okay.
Why? Did, and then there was like a weird period where and people kind of thought he was like using Ariana for clout, or like
I would.
Tana or someone said on her podcast that like she knew him and like he used to like spill all her secrets or something. I don't know. Oh. He has like a kind of interesting vibe, and I sometimes feel like he doesn't do like a lot of research when I'm watching other, but I don't know. He's just kind of a white guy.
I like when I'm watching a Zach Sang interview. This is fucked up. I don't know their names, but he'll just be talking like blah blah blah, like a conversation, and then his friend will like ask a genuine interview question. His friend will interrupt the conversation, be like, "Hey, for this thing, what did you do for that?" I'm like, "Oh shit, an actual question." Yeah. Okay. But I guess Kevin was talking about blood. I think the question was like how is this different than like a Brockhampton 2 type thing? And Kevin's answer was like just super directionless. It was something like, Blush is like now. Blush is like someone I can meet tomorrow. Like, I don't...
I can't with this. What does this Everything mean? You tell me, I'm like so confused.
I'm so confused. Like, it just seems so directionless. And I support Kevin. And I think he's a very creative person. And we've all seen what he can do. And we've all seen what he can do with a group. Like, let's not be like doubters like right off the bat. But it's just weird. It's just weird, man. That being said, the track list came out. I haven't looked at it. I want to be completely surprised. And the album's coming out next week, which we'll react to. But I'm just scared.
I think that's valid. Yeah.
I really like Geezer, so.
I liked that. I've been listening to that. Yeah.
So I almost missed my
But we'll certainly have stuff to say. And I love when we can do a video where Josh just talks and I just sit there. Right? So.
And I just yap about shit. Be that. Can we do music news again? Because all my artists are actually coming out of their shells a little bit.
You have news? Because I don't know if I have any news.
Look at the shirt I'm wearing. He's back. He's back. He's fucking back.
I was going to say for audio listeners, it says Boy Life, but no one's listening to our audio episodes because Josh didn't even upload the last 2 of them.
That was weird, right? Yeah. That was weird. Sorry, if you guys listen to our audio podcast, I uploaded it, and I guess I never hit publish?
Yeah.
And it just said draft.
Yeah.
I apologize. Thanks for catching that. If you're listening to the audio version, it says Boy Life. Boy Life is one of the greatest artists of all time, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Single on Tuesday.
Wow.
The rollout is happening.
That's exciting.
He just came off tour with Keshi. And people, I guess his like thing, he's like, I don't know, his like tagline was like Boy Life between albums or whatever.
Oh, interesting.
So he dropped a vinyl of an album when he did live shows in LA and New York. Okay. And then it like leaked, obviously, which I think is intentional. Like I think he wanted it to leak a little bit because like, why? I mean, you gotta expect that. And I listened to it. I pirated it.
Okay.
And it's album of the year.
Really?
I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm not sure if this upcoming album is going to be that one or if he's going to like be a little different.
Right.
I don't know. But if it's anything like the album I heard, get ready.
Well, that's
Come
big.
back to this episode and say Josh was right. This fool's about to blow up. Like, for real. Like, blow up.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, I swear to you, it's all going to come down to, like, the marketing and how well people can push it. Because the music is there.
Okay.
It's going to come down to the management. I don't think he's signed.
Okay.
But it's going to come down to the team to push this fucking album.
Okay.
That's what I'll say. I'm excited for Boylife. And also, guess who's fucking opening for Keshi?
Couldn't tell you. Roy Blair? Oh my gosh. Well, that's big.
What the fuck?
And who is Keshi again?
Keshi
like, what's a song I would know?
He's like the Pope for Asian ABG people.
Got it.
I don't know what his most popular shit is. Like, don't lie, baby, don't lie.
Don't know it. But that's exciting for Roy.
It's his first time going live in 6 years.
Are you gonna go?
I might have to go. Like, I like Keshi, but like, I don't think I would buy tickets for just him. But
right.
Is Roy going to? If I get to hear Hummingbird live, I might shoot myself in the head.
Well, then you can't hear it again.
No, afterwards. Because I've clearly peaked as far as human experiences go.
I understand.
So I might just have to shoot myself in the head. Problem is, he's playing at the Forum.
Oh.
That's going to be expensive.
Yeah. I really didn't realize
Keshi's popular.
This guy was this big.
He's pretty big.
Maybe I'm just not thinking properly.
He's pretty big. I used to listen to him a lot in high school when I was like really Asian. But you know.
And what are you now?
I don't know what I am now. I guess I haven't really thought about that.
What'd you do for Juneteenth?
I sat in my room and I paid GoFundMe's to black-owned businesses.
Good. Okay.
What did you do? Not cry?
I didn't cry.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Nice job. What did you do?
I was off that day, so I picked up my car.
Oh, nice.
And
reparations.
The reparations.
Juneteenth, give a black girl a car.
Give a black girl a car.
That's awesome.
And then I went to the Topanga Mall, I think. Yes.
Like you drove there with your new car?
No.
Oh, that'd have been cool.
I know.
Cool, good first outing.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I went with my new car.
The first place I drove other than home was yesterday to go see the Materialists, which was just okay. Or 3.5 stars.
But it has Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans and
Dakota Johnson. Yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
None of those
That's
three are
not
people
true, Ellen.
I'm like overwhelmingly attracted to. I think of the three of them, Pedro's my favorite. But we
Everyone
all know
loves Pedro, man.
there's a type of person I'm attracted to that I get like a little bit desperate, and that's none of those three. But it was a good movie.
Yikes.
What?
Yikes.
Likes?
Yikes.
Oh.
Whew. I love Pedro Pascal.
Me as well.
My girlfriend wants to see Fantastic Four just because he's in it.
I want to see that.
We love him in Last of Us, so.
I want to see it mostly for Joseph Quinn, but Pedro
It's
also.
cool that he's in there too.
I know.
Is he Human Torch?
Yeah.
So fucking weird.
That's weird.
You'd think they would have went with the John Krasinski thing.
I think the idea, and I mean, fuck that whole movie and fuck that whole thing.
That was
but
terrible.
I think the concept was like, oh, like the multiverse, like here's a different version of him, and we're not going to see him again.
Like,
yeah, it was stupid. That was a stupid movie.
It was a goofy movie.
That whole period of Marvel makes me sick to my stomach.
Do you think that period's over? Or are we transitioning with?
No, dead ass Thunderbolts. Have you still not seen it yet?
I haven't seen it, but I want to see it. I've heard it's great.
Thunderbolts was a perfect movie, and I'm feeling really confident in Fantastic Four. And then my hope is like from there things stay good and consistent, because I kind of don't know what their plans are after that. But I know they're working on Avenger Dune. Avengers Doomsday.
Yep. Nice. Good one. Avengers Doom. I think the problem with Thunderbolts from like a general viewer standpoint is that general viewers didn't go fucking see it. I feel like.
Right. No, that's certainly a problem.
Like it was just for like Avengers fans. I feel like marketing wise, because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that's that character and that's that character. I couldn't name you a single fucker on that fucking poster.
I guess you're right.
Like, even, like with the OG Avengers, it's like all these iconic characters that have like a reputation beyond the movies. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
It's hard to. I'm not saying it's like on like the marketing, because I guess it's hard to push these people.
I thought they did a good job. I thought they marketed it in a kind of non-traditionally Marvel way, because they were like
the reveal or whatever.
The reveal too, but like the initial trailer, they were like from the. Now I'm fucking forgetting, but like they were like the director of Midsommar and like the musicians of Everything Everywhere All at Once. Like they were kind of pushing it as like not like indie, but they were pushing it as like an artsy film.
Was it artsy?
Not like in a like crazy way, but it felt different from a lot of regular Marvel stuff, even just like message wise. So I don't know. I thought they tried, but I mean, a lot of people didn't see it, I guess.
They sure tried.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck about those people. Maybe I would if I watched it.
Maybe.
I think the problem is they need to make a multiverse movie with like Iron Man still alive.
You think that's the issue? Well,
what if they did a multiverse?
RDJ's gonna be in fucking the new one,
which
is also a problem. Oh, you know what's coming?
Like what? Huh?
They're making another Spider-Man, and they confirmed that Zendaya and Jacob, I don't remember his last name, are going to be in it.
The CEO of Sex, yeah.
Him. And they're making Spider-Man Noir with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, they are? Wait, in like the Spider-Verse style or like live action?
I think live action.
I think I'd be okay with live action.
Let me see.
I think in the script for what was the one with all the Spider-Man in it? Spider-Man what?
I keep forgetting.
Holy shit.
No Way Home. No Way Home. Yeah.
Okay. In No Way Home's like script, I guess I didn't read it, but I saw that people talking about it, that in the script when you know the last scene where he was like getting coffee or like a donut from MJ and he was like gonna tell her everything.
Yes, yeah.
He didn't. Like in the script it says like MJ like looks like she remembers him or something.
Oh.
So like that's something there. But I also saw that I don't know what the fuck this means, but the Punisher is gonna be in the movie. It's like another guy. I don't know. The Punisher.
Oh, I know the actors in Top Gun. Maybe not. Also, I'm seeing Spider-Man Noir is actually gonna be a TV show, but it is live action.
I guess
using black and white cameras. That'll be cool. What's so funny about that? What's so funny?
Cool, dude.
It's cool because the style of the. I didn't think that'd crack you up so much.
I don't know. Black and white camera. Cool.
I think it is cool.
It is cool. I'm agreeing with you.
Okay. You're just laughing a lot.
No.
Oh my god!
I would never laugh.
Speaking of TV shows,
yeah.
Are you like watching Love Island because you like tweeted that? And I was like, I would be so happy if Josh was like fully committed and I could talk to him.
Here's
about this.
what I know about Love Island from what my sister puts on the fucking. Okay. But if you haven't seen my tweet, because like why would you? What did I say? It was like my sister is putting on Love Island like in the family room TV. It's just like straight up like softcore porn and I'm watching.
Yeah, no, there's a lot happening on that show all the time.
What I know is, first of all, tell me, you cannot convince me any of these people graduated high school. Second of all,
what's crazy is some of them are allegedly nurses. But I'm like,
pray for these patients. Pray for them.
But also, and I mean, not to say you can't do two things, but like a lot of the people who like, most people on the show will like say they have a job, but then they're like mostly models. So it's like, this is just kind of a thing they're doing when they're not like modeling.
That's fine.
So the nurse may be clocking in once a week.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just show me a diploma or like a GED. I don't know.
Yeah.
Huda is a mom.
That's
and then
today's
the guy
sign.
The guy.
Mommy? Mamacita.
Jesus Christ. Who's like the main guy with her?
Jeremiah.
Yo,
That's been a whole thing.
Is he stupid? Like,
they're both stupid.
They're both. Everyone's
Here's
stupid.
what I'll say because Hood is getting a lot of hate and deserves a lot of it, but Jeremiah had a hand in that shit. He was like fully just playing the game, did not realize what he got himself into, love bombed her. I think all love bombers should die.
You have to love bomb them, though. It's like a limited amount of time.
Well, obviously it's a limited amount of time, and obviously things are going to go fast on that show, but you can find episodes where he was talking about like their wedding, and when she told him about the kid, he was like, well, we'll have our own kid by then. So like crazy
Sounds
shit
like
to be saying on this show.
Sounds
obviously it's normal
like
to be like kissing a lot, spending a lot of time together. A lot of these people are fucking like day 2, but like the emotional impact he had on this woman was fucked up, and he didn't always treat her well either. That being said, she's crazy. She's a little too crazy that there was a point I was like, I don't know if she's like mentally stable enough to be on this show, but she's gorgeous. I have to say that.
Let me say something about this narrator.
Don't say anything bad about him. I love him. What are you going to say?
I guess I won't say anything then.
What were you going to say?
I guess I'm not going to say anything.
No, I want to know.
Do you like this narrator?
Everyone, he's iconic.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They brought him from Love Island, UK. Like, he's been the guy from the beginning.
Don't tell me he's from the UK.
He's from the UK.
No, he's from like a cave in Scotland or something. Where is he from?
Maybe he's not from he has some sort of accent. I don't know.
What the fuck is
Tonight
that?
on Love Island.
It's not even that. It's like the little stuff. Like,
it's
what is that? Is that fucking like no?
Oh
no.
my god, he's essential to the show.
I can't. And also the moment where Huda, I can't believe I'm genuinely talking about this. The moment where Huda was actually like, talking about like revealing the fact that she's a mom to what was his name? To Jeremiah. That was like 30 seconds of like, it's just like, I really like you. That's why I don't want to lie to you. Fuck.
Yeah.
I just don't want to lie to you. I'm really nervous.
No, it wasn't.
And I really like you. Who? Just spit it out.
Yeah.
Or edit that out.
I agree.
It's losing. I obviously am not like the core demographic here.
Honestly, I would love if you got like fully invested.
I can't.
Because it's like such a good show. It's so exciting. It's been a messy season.
I'm trying to edit on the couch and I see them in a baseball diamond shooting like mustard at each other on like bare ass just on the screen.
You should have seen a couple days ago, it was like a farm theme challenge. They were like squeezing milk into their mouth, then spitting it into the other then spitting it into the other person's mouth.
And I could have lived my entire life not knowing that. I was this close.
Then they would dump a bucket of the mouth milk onto another person. It was crazy.
Can you sign up for the show to be on the show?
Can you sign up?
To like be on the show?
Well, yeah, everyone's like volunteering.
Is it like a forum?
You're trying to go?
I think I would be so good in the show in the sense of like I would start so much drama.
Really?
And like I'd be like starting a bunch of rumors about people.
I've honestly always thought I would be great on the show, but then there's a lot of moments I'm like, I would get
kicked out the fastest, but I just want to be messy with people. That's what I'm saying.
I think I would be good because I'm like a normal person. Like some people just get like so
normal person.
Stop it. There's just like there's so many people that are like toxic, and then there's so many people that are just like weird, and like I think I'm like normal and I would like do a good job like exploring the connections, but then I'm not someone to like play with other people, so I'd be like, okay, like, you know, like, and I would love all the games, and they get to wear a pretty dress every night. That's my favorite part of the show, is every episode they have a period where they all get dressed up and talk to each other. But there's a lot of things I could not deal with. No phones, can't even have like a book. They spend all day just sitting around, and that would be hard for me. And I'm someone who likes to do things.
Point, like just talking to each other and like macking each other.
Yeah.
Are they allowed? Well, obviously they can't show it, but are they allowed to like bang on the island?
Yes, and you see it happen. You don't see parts.
Shucks.
But they have a fucking night vision camera, so at night they'll put a clip of like the sheets kind of moving. Most recently they showed Hannah spitting in her hand and then moving her hand.
This type of shit that makes it makes me want to like give my sister a book, bro. It makes me want to give my sister like I Am Malala.
They're all doing this in a room with other people. Like they all sleep in the same room. So that's pretty interesting, and that's something I don't think I could partake in. I think my main problem is just that like it would be known to the public. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I think these people are kind of stupid. Like actually kind of dumb.
Josh just said that he thinks they're stupid and kind of dumb. He's covering his mic to get away with it.
You've seen that 50 Cent beef where he's like, he's like, read a page out of a Harry Potter book, and then you can talk. It's like calling them like stupid.
I've never seen that.
Like I'm curious.
Of them are really smart, or mostly. I guess what I'll say right now is most of the guys I am not liking at all.
They're terrible.
Nor am I attracted to for the most part. But the girls are mostly all perfect, like physically, and they all come across as really intelligent and like emotionally intelligent, aside from kind of Huda and her crash out.
Why? What's wrong with her?
She just went crazy.
Why did she go crazy?
We're gonna have to watch.
I'm not watching that shit, so I guess I'll never know. Nor do I care, so do not tell me. I just can't with that shit. I'm sorry.
It's like really, I'm gonna be so sad when it's over. I think I have like 3 weeks left. It's like a 6-week show, I think.
Those episodes
and it's
are
really,
long.
I really just like, I go to work, I come home, I watch an episode. That's like my whole life right now. It's so fucking good.
like the idea of like the format of reality TV. But like this shit is just it doesn't do it for me. I wonder like what would be like good for me.
Like what reality show you would enjoy?
Yeah. 'Cause I think I like more so like reality TV where it's like not this in the sense of like there's clearly like strings being pulled and there's like games and there's like blah blah blah. Like I'd rather just like see someone's like just life, I guess.
They don't make reality shows that are just regular.
I just want to see a normal dude. I feel like Kardashians is pretty close, right? But I would never fucking watch that.
It's close, but I mean,
it's just like them living their lives, but their lives happen to be like insane. Like,
yeah. Right? You would maybe, I don't know if you would like it, but I really like Vanderpump Rules. Have you heard of that?
Vanderpump Rules?
Yeah, it's a reality show about, have you heard of Sir? It's this like fancy like bar restaurant thing in LA, and it's about like the people who work there.
Oh, I guess it's kind of interesting.
So that's fun, but it does get pretty messy.
Have you seen The Rehearsal with Nathan?
Yes. You watched that?
I watched the first episode last night.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I love Nathan Fielder.
Me too.
Here's the thing about Nathan, for you and The Rehearsal. I cannot watch this shit. I can't.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hard to finish an episode of Nathan For You or The Rehearsal without pausing it or like looking away. Mm-hmm. I just can't. It's really hard, but that's why it's so good.
That's understandable.
That's why I love it. Did you finish The Rehearsal?
Not the pilot season.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited to get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm also really interested in that fucking like that singing contest or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
I need to see that so bad.
Yeah.
I've only watched the first episode with the guy who like was like lied to his friend about like having a master's degree, the trivia thing.
Yeah.
That guy was so I hate like Nathan's already like a weirdo, but like
so
when he's like mashed up with another weirdo, like I'm just like yeah.
My favorite clip of all time, and it's like always on TikTok, so I get to watch it like twice a month, is the like drink your grandson's pee. Have you seen that?
Oh my fucking god, yeah. That's when he breaks a little, right? But him breaking doesn't even seem like that crazy.
No.
No, I love the I hope you're hungry for nothing. That's so fucking good, man.
No, that's a phenomenal show.
Do you remember dumb Starbucks happening?
No.
Like when it happened? Mm-mm. I remember that happening.
Really?
I didn't know it was Nathan back then. That was like 2014 ish.
I wish I had any like knowledge when it was going on.
I think I remember seeing it on the news.
That's so
like it was
funny.
a big deal.
Holy shit.
And when I watched it, I was like, that was fucking him. What the fuck? No, I love the whole like, have you seen that? What was it? Like he like made a video for like someone's kid, like because like their dog died, and then it was like a voiceover of like some guy, and he was like, hey, it's your pet, I'm so sorry I died.
Oh, that's
fuck, so good.
That's so funny. I have seen that.
We can do something like that for Seb's idea for a vlog.
Oh my god, Seb had the funniest idea for a vlog.
I don't know how we'd do it.
He said we should do a job hunting vlog because Seb needs a job, and he said I'll go to different businesses and you film me turning my resume in.
And I sent a video of a popular Vine trend back in the day. Can you say it for me?
No.
Okay. Someone would just go into like a Macy's or whatever and just say, y'all people hiring, but I'm subbing out a word. Y'all people hiring. And like it was like, do you remember this at all or no?
No, not until you sent it.
It was like this trend. People would just go into
That's really funny.
and say, y'all hiring. So I think it'll be something like that. Mm-hmm. But it would have to be like a hidden camera situation, right?
Yeah.
It's possible.
that stuff stresses me out.
It's possible.
Even when we went to the fucking open house, I was panicked.
I was really stressed, or I wasn't stressed because I wasn't doing it, but like when we went to Spirit and Seb had to film us from like,
oh my god,
and he was being so like just open about it. I was like, Seb,
yeah,
like he was just like standing like away just like this. I'm like, make it more hidden, Seb. And the guy totally was just staring at us like we're fucking vloggers and shit. Yeah, we're kind of going viral, low-key. I think more people are seeing our faces by the day.
Kind of. Fuck, I'm so... Okay. Our buy reel is doing really well. Maybe better than the TikTok did. We got a lot more comments on that, at least.
Still.
And I've been relatively consistent, but... For a while, I was doing TikToks and Josh was doing reels. And then Josh asked me to do the reels also, and I just realized I forgot for the past 2 days.
I scheduled 2 shorts.
Oh, cool.
So look forward to that, guy.
I just like hate doing reels.
It's
and
weird,
I
right?
get more in my head about the reels because the JV shows in my main Instagram bio, so when people follow me, I know they're gonna look at it. As opposed to like just seeing me on TikTok, I'm like, okay, like you found it. But like to naturally be like,
do you want to start hiding it from the grid again?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want to. I don't even know if that's an option anymore.
It is an option.
It doesn't bother me. I'm like, like this has to be good.
No, it's cool. I mean, I feel like the fact that the buy one did so well is like,
yeah.
For when we get perceived, it's like at least, oh, they did that.
But I don't think we pinned that one.
No, I pinned.
Sorry.
We're gonna end it there.
Sorry.
We're gonna end it right there.
Why are you so scooted up?
Oh god, I'm just so fucking epic. Fuck. Here's my problem. Here's a dilemma that no one's really talking about. Let's talk about the word epic.
Why?
Let's talk about the word epic. We are in a very weird spot with the word epic.
Are we?
Yes. So Gen Z uses the word ironically.
Yeah.
This is very epic. That's so epic. I'm so epic. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Millennials is a mixed bag. Some people I see use ironically, and others use it very seriously. Sometimes I'll be watching a show and the character will be like in his 30s and he'll be like, it's gonna be epic, and like they mean it like fully. So I'm like, who wrote this? Because what the fuck is that? And then the boomers are like, oh,
there's now Epic Universe.
What the fuck is Epic
at Universal Studios?
I feel like that's just funny. Dude, let's go to Epic Universe. Like, that's just so funny to me. I don't know why. And what is that?
You haven't seen that at all? That's the new like park in Florida.
Oh, is it the? Oh, not the How to Train Your Dragon.
It is How to Train. It's How to Train Your Dragon because there's like multiple portals. So there's a How to Train Your Dragon portal, Harry Potter portal. So epic.
That's fucking epic. I fucking love the new epic live action remake of How to Train Your Dragon. That shit is fucking hard as fuck. It sucks because I see my parents watch these live action remakes. Like, unironically, I'm like,
I'm gonna see How to Train Your Dragon next week.
Because you have to?
No. My friend wants to go. She said she saw it early and said it was really good, so I'm trusting her.
Of course it's good. Wanna know why?
Because the director made it.
Yeah, they tried to replicate the animated one as well as they could.
Yeah.
So, if we're gonna do a live action remake, take notes on that.
But really I guess I would also say why.
What really pisses me off about the How to Train Your Dragon remake was that when Hiccup left Toothless to go to San Diego to pursue marine biology.
That was funny. I don't know what you're referencing there.
Lilo and Stitch live action.
Oh, that's what happened. Oh yeah, that's fucked. There's a clip we have to play on the studio tour. Like a How to Train Your Dragon promo. Yeah. Why are you growling at me? What was that? That was weird to me. But there's a clip and it's really funny because they all look like they don't want to be there. Like they're like, "Hi, studio tour." Hey, to your left.
How's it going? Yeah, I'll just say what everyone's thinking. I should play the next Spider-Man.
You should play who?
The next Spider-Man.
Who's saying that?
Everyone's saying that.
I don't think you'd be a good fit, honestly.
Everyone's saying that. Oh, because I'm Asian?
No.
Are you saying we can't have an Asian Spider-Man?
I would never say
Anyone
that.
Can wear the mask, Tori.
I've heard. I just don't know if we need a new one in general.
Yeah, we do. Shamik Moore is a... I would never do what Shamik Moore did. Let me just say that. So I think it's time to mix it up a little bit, you know?
Okay.
Get a Filipino kid in there. Get a Filipino kid under that suit. And I'll do some epic flips for you guys. And
do a flip right now.
If you know, I would if I could.
Speaking of flips, you know what I'm going to get next week?
Stop talking to the microphone like this.
What did I do?
It sounded weird. Go on.
How should I talk like
that?
This?
Well, you can point it down more. I didn't know I
was doing it wrong.
I didn't know either until you did it.
Next week, I'm going to Crumbl to try the Moonbeam ice cream cookie. Benson Boone has collaborated with Crumbl, my favorite cookie location, and they're going to be selling a Moonbeam ice cream cookie.
Happy 12th birthday to Tori, you guys. Comment happy 12th birthday, Tori.
Why are you not excited about this? This is a fun thing. This will draw in audiences.
You sound like an executive. This is a positive thing.
I went to Crumbl when they did the Kardashian collab. I went to Crumbl when they did the Olivia Rodrigo collab. Because that, to me, was exciting. Much less Song of the Summer, Mystical Magical by Benson Boone.
Oh, hang on now. There's some competition for Song of the Summer.
Taking off your blue.
There's also You'll Be Married.
You'll be married in a year in the suburbs.
That could be Song of the Summer.
With a kid on the way. You know what was crazy?
What?
You know Hank Green?
Yeah, I know Hank Green.
Hank Green, my father, my king, made a video on TikTok basically saying he was like scolding the people who were making fun of that guy. And I was like, oh. And then I continued to make fun of that guy. Because are you kidding me? That's just funny as fuck.
He fell off.
You'll be married in a year in the suburbs.
Tell me, is Hank Green author or is he Crash Course?
They've both written books at this point.
I apologize. Is Hank Green Crash Course or is he the one without the beard? I haven't seen them in a while.
What?
I haven't seen them in a while.
Hank Green is mostly
Who does
Crash Course.
Okay.
But they founded it together, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure.
Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, Hank Green's mostly Crash Course. John Green is mostly author because he did The Fault in Our Star. I almost said stores. The Fault in Our
Paper
Stars.
Towns.
That being said, Hank Green's book, and now I'm blanking on the name, it was like a 2-book series about like a robot takeover sort of thing, and it was good as fuck.
Nice.
I've always kind of thought it should be a movie.
I hate when like the older generation just like says some off-color shit, and I'm just like, all right, man. Okay, like this is how you want to go out. Like we're seeing that a lot with like AI now.
Yes.
Like old folks are just like,
oh my gosh,
AI is it? Like, dude, one of like the best producers ever, Alchemist. I'm sure you've like heard at least one of his shits. I don't know. Made some shit with AI. And then he's like going on Twitter having a fucking like meltdown, and he's like, a cell phone is an AI. Think about it. What the fuck does that mean, Alchemist? What are you talking about? No, it's not. It's nothing like what. That doesn't even make sense. You can't even compare the two things.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you saying? It's just weird. And like Timbaland, I think, is like collaborating with an AI artist. It's just this girl that like sings in AI. Yo, Timbaland, are you fucking stupid?
I don't like
collaborate with Hatsune Miku. Not fucking AI fucking bot whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you. The fuck? Oh, all right, you good?
I'm just thinking about it and feeling upset.
I'm upset. I don't want to be like, it's hard because I work like when I do like I work at like a graphic design firm kind of. It's more like whatever. Who cares?
He works at a law firm.
I work at a law firm. And like my boss is very like, don't be scared of AI. Like it's just gonna be, it's a tool that's gonna change the game. Blah blah blah. Like in the same way that like that Photoshop changed the game years ago, and like digital publishing. And I agree, and I do think I would love, honestly, if there's a way for generative AI to help artists out in the sense of like, I don't want to color everything. If I already colored, like if for like animation, I don't want to color every frame. What the fuck? Yeah. That'd be great. Yeah. And for graphic design, if it can like mock up like copy, which is like text, like for like if you're like designing like an event poster and you need text about like where the event, like sure, I don't want to write all that. Sure, whatever. Yeah. But like what some people are doing with AI, where it's just like completely or like replacing like the creative part of making, you're kind of a bum. Yeah. You're kind of a fucking bum.
Not even kind of.
Fully a bum. I forgot which artist did this. I want to say it was No Name, but I don't want to fucking just shout out names for no reason. So I'm not going to say who did it, but someone, an artist, musician, rapper, I think, said that like people like dissing on AI is like people dissing on like Pixar. What?
Where is the correlation there?
Are you fucking talking about? Fuck it. This podcast is AI now. Fuck it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Generate fucking AI topics. Yeah. I love when AI is on my podcast. Yeah. What did you say? I love when AI is on my podcast. Yeah. That was fucking funny.
I meant to ask you, there's a part, well, maybe you wouldn't want to tell me here, but there was a part of that video where you bleeped something out and I had no, I don't remember what you said at all. I don't mind saying
it. I just felt like people would be like, it's not a joke. But it wasn't a joke, it was for real. I won a Kahoot game against TORI and I said that one was for Palestine.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And it was true, obviously, free Palestine. But I didn't, I didn't want to be insensitive. Mm-hmm. But I'll say it here because there's more context to it. Yeah. And I know Ulalu Post would be like, this is good shit.
I hear you, Josh. I hear you. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I did.
I'm so excited for our vlog. Josh is gonna find out if I can drive.
You can't.
I've never driven Josh somewhere. And where are we going?
I don't fucking know, but I'm scared.
Don't be scared. It'll be so fun. Everyone loves when I drive them. They call me Good Parker Victoria. That's what they call me.
Who does that? The voices in your head?
I'm a very good driver and no one should worry.
But I feel like sometimes the people who say this, though... Never mind. No, I was going to be rude. but I'm not gonna be rude.
You can be rude. It'll
You're
do well
a good
on
driver.
TikTok.
It's just the people who say that sometimes. I'm envisioning you driving like, oh, I'm such a good driver, and the person behind them is like, why are you going 25 miles an hour in a 40? What the fuck's wrong with you? So I don't know.
I do drive perhaps slower than maybe most, but safety first. Safety first.
You know,
and sometimes I drive faster,
It's not safe to drive too slow.
I'm not going 25 in a 40. I'm going 40 in a 40. And then people think I'm slow when I'm just following the rules.
I almost died.
How? Where?
On Tampa, right next to Nobel.
How so?
I was going, okay, let me see if I can paint this picture. I'm going straight towards here, home. And I am in the left lane. I'm going straight. And it's my green and it turns yellow. I'm thinking I have enough time to take this yellow. I'm going to take this yellow.
Yeah.
I go ahead and take this yellow. At the same time, this will be the car. This will be the car.
Got you.
This is me. I'm going this way. At the same time as I take this yellow, this very good at driving person decides to take a right on their red. Keep that in mind. They don't have right of way. I mean, they do technically, but in their own lane. In California, in Los Angeles, you have to take the rightmost lane when you make a right turn.
Yes.
Now, a lot of people break this rule because it's completely okay to break the rule, honestly. 90% of the time, if that lane's open in the far left lane, just take it, whatever.
Yeah.
But clearly I'm here.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker either doesn't see me or is thinking to themselves like, oh, like I can go, it's my turn. And then goes into my lane, which causes me to brake a lot. Keep in mind, this was a yellow, so I'm pushing the gas a little bit harder than I would normally do. Luckily, there's no one coming this way, so I go here a little bit to like not hit the fucking guy.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I honk like crazy because I could have died.
Yeah.
Someone actually died at that intersection not too long ago. They still have the poster board for him and the flowers there, like on the sidewalk.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's
someone
crazy.
Someone died there. And yeah, I almost died right there. They tried to put me on a poster board.
I'm so sorry to hear that. That's a shame.
They tried to put me on a shirt, but let me just tell you something. I'm the best driver you've ever seen, so you can't do that.
Second best driver, right after
Baby
Victoria.
Driver. August. Isn't he a dick though in real life?
Ansel Elgort.
Fuck Ansel Elgort, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Bad guy.
Fuck you.
Bad.
God, the Brockhampton curse is so real.
He's not in Brockhampton.
He was at one point.
Ansel Elgort was in Brockhampton?
Like, unofficially, but he was in Brockhampton.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They made, like, shirts like, Ansel Elgort is in Brockhampton.
What the fuck?
And he would, like, hang out with them and blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy.
But the Brockhampton curse is, like, anyone who affiliates with
who's, like, near them?
is, like, a sexual predator.
That's a shame.
So, it's kind of real, unfortunately.
That's not good.
But, yeah. Well, no, it's funny, though.
What?
Technically, we have a music submission.
Fuck, we do?
Technically. We still have one. We have two, actually.
What's the point of you moving the mic away? Like,
are you okay with doing it?
We're kind of late into the episode.
We're going to try something new today. We have a song submission from Noel, our goat. If you watch our...
I needed to sneeze so that it wasn't coming. Sorry. I thought I was going to sneeze.
Okay, I mean...
I'm sorry. Continue.
If you've watched this show up until like maybe like last October, I think.
Yeah. Then
you would know who Noel is. Noel's a very talented musician who sends in their music here and there. They've dropped Noel Entertainment System and then another album which is in Spanish and I can't recall the name. It had the word eyes in it though. So that doesn't do much. Anyway, they sent in some music and unfortunately we didn't have time for it because of the way things are.
But, I didn't even realize.
But we've shouted out Noel so many times and we love Noel,
we'll do it
obviously.
Next week.
We shout out Noel like every other week.
Yeah.
And we know their music's amazing. So tell you what, instead of our usual outro, Noel's gonna play us out.
Really?
Noel's gonna play us out today.
I have to edit edit this.
It's so easy.
But am I still using...
I'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Guys.
Okay, hooray. Noelle's playing us out.
Noelle's going to play us out. Shout out Noelle. Always go check them out on Spotify.
Yeah.
Noelle. I will say everyone who sent in music so far,
fire.
It's like insanely weird how talented you guys are.
Yeah.
From Noelle, Wander All Winter, Mason Evergreen. We do have one more submission I need to get to after this episode, and then Aaron as well. Just fucking fire across the board, man.
Yeah.
If you listen to us and you make music, send it in. Even if like it's not out, like we'll listen to it.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it, and we'll be mean about it. I'm just kidding. We won't do that. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Instagram, please.
On Reels.
Instagram is the best way to like contact us. Tori's gonna post a reel today. This is relevant to you guys.
Yeah.
Subscribe, comment. We love when you guys comment, even if it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like the video. Check out our album reactions. Check out our other types of videos. We do gaming vlogs. Blah 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 blah.
Check us out on Friday.
Check us out on Friday. The new summer schedule.
Yeah.
It's going up on Wednesday. In 2 days, there's gonna be a new video in your sub box.
Crazy.
From us. Isn't that fucking weird, guys?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, is that it?
Uh-huh.
Fuck ice.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Noelle.